Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy with Plan on Charms. And in today's video, we are going to be doing some changes, additions to my classic Happy Planner and set up the week. So first off, I made this cute little dress. I know it's all holographic, so shimmery, whatever you want to call this material. So sorry if I blamed you, but isn't it cute? I got these dies, and actually, funny thing is, I tried to do a video tutorial of how to do this, and the video had lots and lots and lots of mistakes, and I tried to correct them in editing, and it was a disaster. So anyways, I made this because I thought it would be cute in here, but because it's so full, I'm afraid it's going to squish down too much. Okay, so first of all, I ordered some inserts from Fancy Plans Co. and I wanted to get these punched and put into my planner. Aren't these cute? So these are just note pages, so just lines, and you can get them punched or unpunched. You can get a plain spine or dotted. But I just thought that the little purse, watch, heels were so cute for my Barbie setup. So I need to get these punched because I did request for them to be unpunched. So I'm going to do that. And then I also got these recipe ones. And these were actually a freebie. So I think there's 8 or 10 pages in here. But Kita over at Fancy Plans, she actually does Freebie Friday. So every Friday in her Facebook chat, so go onto her Facebook group, join the group, and then you can get added onto the Facebook or the Freebie Friday chat. And then she releases a digital that you can get for free, or if you order, I believe it's $10 minimum, then she'll ship it to you for free. So you've got a couple of options there. Um, and usually I just do the digital, but because I wanted these other ones, I figured I'm going to order them and go from there. So I usually use just the Happy Planner recipe inserts, but I liked how clean and simple hers was. So I got those, and like I said, there's either 8 or 10 in here. They're double-sided, so you get like 16 of them. And then I also got this Get Things Done. So this is a great reminder to get things done, put priorities. So there's just several different pages of steps of when you need to get your different projects done, or maybe it's a phone call you need to make, or whatever it is. But I liked that, so I thought that was perfect to go in there. And I am an affiliate with Fancy Plans Co. So in my description, there will be a link to her shop that will automatically save you 10%, or you can use my code Stacy10 to save 10%. So either way works, but definitely go join her group on Facebook, and that way you can get your freebies every Friday. So, okay, I'm going to start out with punching a few of these to put in my notes section. So I've got my Happy Planner punch. I am also an affiliate with Happy Planner, so the link is in the description box, and you don't save with them. However, I do make a tiny, tiny commission on your orders. So there's no additional cost to you. And I would really, truly appreciate it if you used my link so that I make a little bit of money. Okay, so we've got a couple more here. So this paper is pretty thick. My guess is a 32 pound, but because it's thicker, I'm trying to punch 3 pages and it's a little stiff with the Happy Planner punch. So just keep that in mind. 2 is probably better. Okay, and I'm going to put these under the notes section and we will put it right here. I love just having some lined paper to jot down thoughts, notes, whatever. But isn't that adorable? I think it's cute. Okay, these other inserts I am going to put to the side. I don't need to include them just yet. Okay, so I go back to my weekly. So I didn't do a plan with me last week because I had just gotten home from surgery on Tuesday afternoon. And so I was pretty weak all week. And I'm just now feeling better. And I'm, 11 days post op. So, anyways, I did do this setup. Still missing a couple of things that I need to go back and fill in, but I can do that later. And let's put that to the side. And I'm going to grab a drink really quick. Okay. So these inserts are from Live Love. No, excuse me. They are from Lights Planner Action. And I actually opted to do the digital for her inserts just because I wasn't sure how they would work for me, although I have been loving them. But because I did the digital, I can print it as many times as I want, which makes it really nice so that I can go back at any time and print more. And it just works out really nice. And I've been loving this layout. So I've been using this long section here as just an ongoing to-do list. This section I've been using for my homework. I am a full-time student, so I've been using that for homework, just making sure that I get everything turned in on time. This section here I've been using for my husband's work schedule because his schedule does change. And then this is just kind of a decorative slash, to-do list. I think for this week I used it as different videos that I need to film and post. And then of course the vertical lined I love. I love having lines to write on. It's just fabulous. Okay, so if you have been following along, I am doing kind of a 90s theme slash Barbie. So this week I am using this digital planner kit from PinkPlannerShop on Etsy, and it is called Sunset Skater. So there's the full boxes. It just is very 90s to me. But let me just show you all of the pages that you get with this digital. And I do cut it on my Cricut. There's that. There is several pages. I want to say there's like 18, 19, 20. I don't even know. But I love these ones with the Rubik's Cube. And then this double box, Great Things Take Time. It even comes with some headers and bill due, some deco. And then she has all of these different dolls in different hair color, skin color, anything. Several boxes. Like you could never run out of boxes in this kit. Icons, there's some more. So you can use this one kit for several weeks. There is numbers, and then there's extra washi strips. So yeah, you won't run out. I actually used a kit last week, the week before, I can't even remember now, from her shop, and I decorated all 3 of my planners for the week. And I still had leftovers. So yeah, it's crazy how many pages you get, but I will not complain. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna just, sorry if my page is a little out of frame here. And because these are digitals and I print them, I try really hard to get the exact size measurement, but I tend to be just a slight hair off. So it doesn't bother me. But if you have a Cricut or Silhouette or any other cutting machine, I highly suggest checking out her shop. You get one of these kits, and right now she's got a sale for like 35% off, I want to say. And she adds new kits to her shop all the time. They are fabulous, and they are less than $4 when they're on sale. And to get this many pages, you can't even get a single sheet from some shops for that price. So definitely suggest checking her out. And I will link her shop as well as Lights Planner Action, Fancy Plans Co. All of the shops that I use and love are linked in the description box. So be sure to check that out. Okay, and I want to use this Rubik's Cube because I love it. I mean, I could never solve them, but I still like them. My son, who's 16 now, he actually learned how to solve it when he was about 8 years old. And then he got bored of solving just the standard Rubik's Cube. So then we started getting him some that were different shapes and sizes. And yeah, it's just insane. That kid sometimes drives me crazy because he is so super smart, but doesn't do his homework. He's going to be a senior, and he's almost done. He is talking about college. He plays lacrosse, so he has been approached from one college nearby. So he is thinking about going there. He does have some other friends that go there, so it would be nice if he knew other kids. And it is a couple hours from us, but you know, still easy enough to take a weekend trip. Sorry, my throat's really dry right now. So I needed some water. Okay, so this week I put too many boxes and I had thicker washi. So it was a little bit of a challenge to put things in there. Okay, I want to get the girl with the red hair. Her, I think. Although I have to say, I kind of like this one too, where she's got the multicolor hair. I always just do the one with red hair because I have red hair, although it's not entirely natural. Okay, I think I'm going to put this long box over here. Okay, and that's not straight, but straight enough. Okay. And then I like this one. I'll put this here on Monday. And oops. And we'll do, actually, let's put this one on Wednesday. This one on Tuesday. I think if I put a girl or a person on every other day, that would be best. And I'm going to actually grab this one. Okay, so I'm going to grab this guy because he looks more like my husband. And then we are going to do this one. And then the pizza eating girl. And then this one. Okay, that is super cute. But look at this. Like, I have so many of these left. All these boxes. I think, oh yeah, there's still another box here with some washi. All right, let's get our weekend sticker on. I think I might actually add this one up here. Actually, let's be thinking about possibly adding this pink washi strip up top. Although it's not quite long enough to do both sides. So I wonder if I should do pink and blue. All right, let's see how. We start it here. And then we'll do the pink one on this side. That, and I have just a tiny bit of overhang here. All right, so I've got those. Now, I think I will put this weekend up top here. And that is way not straight. I know that's not even a real word or phrase. Okay, there we go. And then we'll use a yellow over here for my husband's work schedule. And then what kind of header do I want? Do I want to match it? Sure, why not? Okay, here's that. Okay, now, oh, and see, there's still these boxes. Told you there are just so many. And then this one is actually a pretty large one, but that might be good in my journal. Okay, now let me open up my monthly calendar and see what I have going on for the week. This is going to be the week of the 17th. Let's get this dated. Right? No, 16th. Yes, 16th. Okay. And I don't have a lot going on. I don't have any appointments. However, I do need to call the chiropractor and possibly get something set up for next week. I have a bill due on Tuesday, but I have already paid that. And then payday is on Friday. So that's something to mark. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll get trash day is Thursday. And then I'm going to put the pink and blue computers down here. I don't know why, but I like to put them there for school. Let's see. And then we will put laundry on Sunday. That's my big laundry day where I wash the bedding and everything. Okay, so I've got those in. And there is not really any script stickers, so I do need to grab those. Let's like this. Put that there. And then this week, I think There's that. And then let's get, I've got it right in front of me. Oh, let's do the same one. I like that one. Put that one here. And we're going to put school. Okay, and then we're going to put work in this one. It's very yellow. And that's a little long. Let me see. Yeah, that's not going to come up. Okay. The center. That a bit, and then I'm going to grab my craft knife. And I'm sorry if I'm out of frame. I really do try and stay in frame here. Right here. There's a little bit of a white trim on the side. There we go. And there is no payday on here. Okay, put that to the side. And let's get a little something down here. Let's see, we've got more washi strips. Actually, I want to add these glitter headers. How do these look up here? Just to add a little something. Okay. So I think, I don't know that I want to add anything here. I was thinking a little washi, but I don't have one thin enough. And I don't want to take up too much space there. I think though, maybe adding something here. Let's see, where are those washi strips? There's so many pages, I keep losing track of which one I need. Here we go. Okay, so we could do the pizza one, the yellow, or the gold or orange. I don't know, they're barely a shade apart. Mm. Would really like to have that one down there too, but the strip that I have left of the pink is kind of short. I guess I could do the box down there too. Let's test it out. Let's put that here, and then let me box sticker, one of these, blue one, and then let's put that header there, and then I'll put something up there. But yeah, I think that works. And then there's still plenty of room to write and have some function. But I think this week turned out really cute. I will still be filling in and adding more, but I like how it is so far. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. All right, have a great day, friends. Bye.